So this demonstration is to understand the phases of the moon. But before we understand that, I wanted to revise few basics. The first point is that moon does not have its own light, but it shines because of the reflected sunlight. The second basic thing that we need to know is that Earth and Moon both have two kinds of motions, the revolution and rotational motion. Now, the different phases of the Moon, the 8 phases of the Moon that we see, are due to the rotational and the revolution motion of both Moon and the Earth. And I shall demonstrate that to you. So, for this demonstration of the phases of the Moon, let's consider this as the Moon, the bulb as the Sun, and I as the Earth. So let's begin with the first phase. This is the new moon phase. This is the crescent, the first quarter, gibbous, the full moon. Again, this is the waning gibbous, the last quarter, waning crescent, and back to new moon. So you see the revolution as well as rotation of Earth and the moon gives us these 8 phases of the moon. Now let's see the different phases of the moon through this model. The phone flashlight is acting as the sun, and the ball inside is the moon. Now let's see the different slits. The first slit we are considering is the new moon. So you can see the new moon phase. Then we move to the next phase, that is the waxing crescent. See nicely here. Then we have the next phase, that is the first quarter, as you can see. Then we have the waxing gibbous, seen beautifully here. And then through this slit where there is flashlight, do you know which phase we'll see? Yes, it's the full moon. The other side of the model has the waning phases. I think if we make such models, it will become interesting for kids to understand the different phases of the moon, and the model is also very easy to make. I hope you liked the demonstration as well as the model. Thank you. Now let's see how to make this simple model. It has 3 components. The first one is a strip of paper which has 8 slits with the different phases named beneath each slit. Then you have the second component which is the flap, and the third component which is this ball which will be our moon. All you have to do is mark all the 8 phases properly in an order. Fold this. You can use a sellotape, paste it properly. This should be more over a circle, and then put this flap on. So now you have the moon which is hanging inside there, and you have to keep your flashlight or a torch on this slit, that is the new moon, and start observing the different phases of the moon.